Hey everybody, thanks so much to everyone who responded to my question on Instagram. Today we're doing a Q&A with everything USA and WPLL. Things are starting to ramp up for USA, and WPLL just went on an amazing trip to Japan. So I thought today would be a perfect time to kind of combine the two and answer some of the questions that you guys have about the national team and one of our professional leagues. So we're gonna dive on in and answer some questions. Woo. Elise Murphy 11 asked, what is the coolest thing you've experienced in the WPLL so far? I think one of the really cool events we did was the Futures event in Westchester, Pennsylvania. So we brought in a bunch of different girls from all across the country to train with their regions and train with the pros and play against each other. So it was and we brought in Brave Enterprises, so they did a lot of confidence and self-assurance training with the girls. And I think just being with the younger generation and kind of that next level of college player was really cool for all of us and kind of combined the whole community. So that was a really, really cool event WPLL put on last year, and it's happening this year as well. So I couldn't be more excited for that. Joni O'Connor asked, what's your favorite memory from Team USA? And I've been on this team this is going into my 5th year, so I've been on it for a while. But I think my favorite memory in general was just World Cup last summer. Everything kind of being over in England and Poland and being with our team for so long, it kind of felt like we were back in college a little bit, where we were with our team every day and we lived across the hall from our teammates and our roommates, and that was just a really fun experience. And then within that, winning gold in World Cup was just unbelievable. It's something that we talked about for so long. So to finally win and to win gold and to play on that stage after 4 years of talking about it was really cool and really rewarding. Teresa Petru asked, have all WPLL players played at NCAA schools previously? And within the league, yes. Everyone has played in college at some point, not necessarily all D1. We have a couple D2, D3 players within the program. Same with the UWLX. But everyone has played college lacrosse. So at some level, everyone's played kind of within their collegiate career, which just means that the skill level is super high, really competitive, and just brings a great opportunity not only for us as players to play against the best of the best, but for you guys as fans to watch the best of the best play. So it's the best of both worlds. Katie Rogan asked, why didn't you go to Japan? I wish I could have gone to Japan. It looked like an incredible opportunity and experience, and I had the opportunity to go, but given my schedule with teaching and lessons and clinics, as well as our Team USA event coming up this weekend, well, last weekend, I just couldn't fit it in my schedule. So unfortunately I couldn't attend, but I got to live it through all the pictures that all of my friends sent, and it looked like a once in a lifetime experience. Sydney Jones 88 asked, do you think the WPLL will be adding more teams? I don't know of any changes this year, given that we've already had our draft. I think we're sticking with 5 this year, but hopefully in the future, as it continues to grow and we gain more interest and more players want to play, we'll be able to kind of expand that to different teams within the region, within the states. So I don't know any of that right now. I'm not in the administration, but hopefully in the future, with more people wanting to play and the game continuing to grow, we can get more teams. So that's where you guys come in and continuing to help push us further and farther. Brayden Narkles asked, which one do you like better, USA or WPLL? And they're honestly so different that I like each one the same, just in a different way. You know, with WPLL, you play all summer, you're on the same team, the same people are with you at each game. So you get that consistency going, which is nice. But then when summer ends, you don't really see them again until next summer. So that's kind of a bummer. And then with Team USA, especially this year, we're constantly bringing in new people, trying out different things, with different people coming in from college and out of college. And so while the group isn't as consistent as with our WPLL teams, which remain the same throughout the year, you get the opportunity to kind of meet different people and play different styles. And we, again, don't meet as much. So we meet 3 or 4 weekends throughout a year. So both of them, you don't meet with them a ton. So it's a lot of interaction and bonding and playing kind of right within those weekends and games. But both of them provide amazing opportunities to not only play and to compete, but just to be around awesome people. So I'm with different people each time, and it's a lot of fun. 2 more questions. Emily Worth asked, is it hard or uncomfortable at times to get along with all the girls? And you would think that with so many, you know, Maryland and UNC and Florida and Syracuse and Northwestern and Stony Brook and all these different elite level colleges playing on the same teams, both in WPLL and USA, that you'd have a lot of rivals on teams that necessarily wouldn't get along. And that's just not the case at all. You know, I think we're all super excited to have the opportunity to play with each other instead of against each other like we often did in college. And it's really just a great opportunity to play with different people and get to know people that you once were against on the opposite side of the field. So we all really have bonded, especially with US, just because we've been together longer, but really bonded together, and you don't even see what college they play for anymore. You just see them as your teammate. And that's really something I'm really thankful for, which are just those incredible friendships that you never thought were going to happen in college when you were playing against each other. Last question is from Zoe, Texas, and she asked, how hard is it to get on either team? It's all about the work that you guys are doing now in middle school and high school, and then throughout college. It takes each player who plays in either WPLL or on the US team has put in so many hours of work, especially when no one is watching, to get their skills up to the level that they need to be, to get their lacrosse IQ up. And throughout that whole time, they've also just really enjoyed what they've been doing. It's really hard to play at such a high level if you don't enjoy the sport. So I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we not only, you know, love the game, but we love who we do it with, and we enjoy going out to practice every day. So it's really important for you guys, as you guys are growing up, to make sure you're still enjoying it, and you still have a passion for it, because that's going to make all the work that you have to do in the long run a lot easier. All right, guys, that's a wrap on another Q&A, very WPLL USA focused. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. We have a special surprise coming next week with Katie DeFeo. Bye.